Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Composition from LNG, because that's not something we've seen quite a lot here in the LPL, even in 11.11, as we get the Akali in the end as well. So very volatile top lane here. Nuguri
for a good while here, so I wonder if he's going to be look to abuse that, or if he's just going to be looking for stealing that Crocs away. But pings are coming through, and it seems like they're going to commit onto a topside gank.
They are. It's a dive. Tarzan running in, still has his flash. Nuguri flashes away. Tarzan summoner there, but rooted out by Icon. First blood over to the Camille.
You love to see it. They're just so damn proactive with their lanes as well. Mid lane pushed in, Icon immediately TPs up towards it, and a great stacked wave from Ale. Nokari shoved in an early wave, but it forced a slow push against them. They're not done.
It's flash for flash. Icon's got on to Tien first. He's caught out in the ruse. Nuguri has to 1v3, but this is so hard, even in the Shroud. Icon kiting around, stunned up Doomby. Running in, though. The Kled has great gap close and wants to take down Ale. The stun comes through. It's flash for flash. Tarzan now burns his own. Doomby's already gone, but Nuguri flies in with a shuriken flip. Launch down, stunned up, Ale over, there we go, turning it over to Doomby. He will demount, be slowed down, and this mid laner to use the Realm Warp off of cooldown, use the teleport off of cooldown as well, and beat Doomby to the chase, but charge through the mid lane. They want to dive in, there's the equalizer. Senna joins in as well, and LWX will help out, but look, Tarzan's on the 80 carry. It's TP for Ale. He picks up another kill. And Doomby's demounted on the back line. LNG 3 versus 2 as Tarzan's going to cut them off. Doomby over the wall. The shotgun to get him out, but Iwandi will get a nice little knock up here. Remounting time is so close, but Ale this time needs to get the kill over to Light. And LNG 5-1 start at 7 minutes.
Just saw it flying across the minimap, and with this pressure you got from the mid lane, with Doinby moving into Fog of War, you're kind of forcing Light to back off, and because of this, you just get automatic pressure from LW.
Tien moving back to the bottom lane. Herald's going to be dropped here now as well. He did the do-si-do, and Tarzan walked back up the river, but Icon's moving down, has the ulti available as well. Just looking to try and push this turret down.
Yeah, but here's the thing, TP is up from Doinby, so if they commit to this one, they need to be careful.
And there's a Realm Warp, the quickness as well, stuns him up. LNG now all in the bulk of it. Center ulti comes through, the shielding, immaculate from LWX. FPX find the first kill of the fight. Icon left to his whims as well as he flashes over the wall. Tien matches as well. LWX trying to use his range. Icon so lucky to get out alongside Iwandi. And now with the dive coming through, Crisp is behind enemy lines. Doomby as well, he's going to go through, dismount in a second. LWX almost dies. It's a flash forward from Light. It's the LPL, and FPX love diving bottom lane turrets.
And all of a sudden, the FPX are just back into the game. They're so damn good at baiting this scenario. Doinby, as I said, Icon tries to flash over. He's caught with a bear trap on a rope, and now they're just going to be caught on the tower where they're going to be picked up. And Doinby, very clever, him being the first one to tank, just because he can outrun and then reset the tower aggro. But
we don't have time, though. We don't have time because Nuguri is about to die under the turret. Perfect execution doesn't do too much. Ale kill number 5, and even though FPX got the successful dive bottom lane, as Equalizer tries to thin out the wave, we have to remember top is still a bleeding wound right now.
So there's still something that LNG is getting out of it despite losing out in that little skirmish.
All right, Dragon number 2. This starts putting a timer on FPX. Assassination potential if Nuguri can get off the ground. So Dragon does force LNG to group up, right? And we know...
Collect some of the vision you can set up towards the Drake, push out the bottom as far as possible, make sure FPX stays busy, so you just can put yourself in a favorable situation for the third Drake. It would be soul point for FPX, and you talked a bit about it. Once again, Hysterics, we need to pay attention to Tien, to Nokari, if this team fights out to break out.
Dragon has now spawned. Vision controlled, charge coming in onto Iwandi, the equalizer, good but no follow-up damage. They've gone beyond reach, and with those ultis down, LNG want to re-engage.
Yeah, this is really good for them. 2 key ultimates down in the team fight. This could be a great team fight for LNG. You can see Ale on the flank. Who's he going to look to one-shot? Where is the CC going to come from LNG?
And you grouped up against Rise. I1 in the backline. The quickness! Ale rolls in. Everfrost does its job as well. Good center ulti, but FPX now need to make sure LWX survives. Tien as well, running into them. LNG, if they group up like this continuously, they're going to get beaten down. Dragon was taken away by Light, but I1D's engage wasn't good enough because FPX, when you're 5v5, will burn you down.
Yeah, FPX, you see all of their champions so mobile, great peel. They try to go on towards him, but Crisp just gobbles him up. And they one-shot I1D as soon as he's in the fight with all the AoE damage. The rest of the fight coming in from LNG was just too scattered. Too many different focuses, and they don't get to one-shot one unit. They don't even get to kill one. So no Jinx reset. And we talked about it, Hysterics. They are just spiking faster on towards the side of FPX that they are on LNG. They need one more item to become really relevant.
And they use it so well. That fight was just brilliance to behold after the charge went through these side lanes here, but FPX brawl up for the fight. Nuguri is 0-3, but looked like an Akali who was doing so much work. As Ale versus Doomby, this is the matchup I wanted to see, but Doomby's been demounted. Ale can re-engage, he flashes in, Hextech ultimatum, uppercut coming, and Tien can't clear it, while LWX goes down. That's 2 kills over to LNG in a quick instant. Realm Warp for the follow-up. Tien definitely dying here as well. It is zap time. 3 go down, and this is what happens when LNG can play through the top laner.
And look at his inventory, Hysterics. What is that? That is 2 items. Gets the solo kill onto Doinby. Gets the solo kill onto Tien. Ale, once again, is unleashed onto this Camille. His signature pick. We want to see LNG start playing towards the team composition strength. We want to see them open up the map. Keep your bot lane in towards the mid lane. Get the priority as soon as you don't have soul yet. So we don't really care about it.
I guess for me, for LNG, the Jinx auto attack that picked up the last dragon means so much more. You've given yourself time to,
really
okay,
does.
you have to fight the soul in 5 minutes time.
Play an extended team fight in with the Ryze and with the Jinx, and then you have Ale to come in and finish the job as soon as he's needed.
Ale can be flexible. He's got the GA now available for item Camille. Banshee's Veil for Icon as well is going to help a lot with the CC that comes through. GA also for Doomby there while we have Blighting Jewel, but there's the charge. LNG were moving back to the mid lane. Nuguri on the backside, Doomby absorbing the pressure. Remember, Guardian Angel was talked about as he demounts Light, moving forward, forcing out the Sterix Gauge. Already done about 2k damage, while Realm Warp, where's it taking him? Straight to the Dragon. That'll be bursted out, and with no charge, LNG, massive 5-head.
Yeah, great tempo play. Equalizer comes out as well, and now you can see the pings up towards
Doomby, but Dragon's been started.
Has been started. Engage can be available for Doonby behind, but I think they're actually engaging onto Doonby right now.
Equalizer's there. They're away. They say, forget the Cloud Soul. FPX just get it. Doomby now cornered out, and Ale wants to take him down. Doomby gets the Steric Shield, buys time, about to remount. Nuguri out as well, and Cloud Soul for nothing. LNG like, okay, into the Realm Warp. Everybody, let's party. 20 per 20 souls, so I believe I'm correct with that one. So something influential, but LNG, here we go again onto the Baron. They're going to try and do it quick.
Oh, that's going down so fast. They need to come in with the engage.
And the Equalizer Lancer as well. FPX turn it on a dime. Doomby's charging up, absorbs the damage from Icon, but FPX are now all here. LNG, the blinking health bar's there as Light gets exhausted down. The Jinx there. Ale into the backline. He's hit himself up. The full item Camille locks him down, and LNG try to pick them apart. Icon's still alive. Gets the splash damage, but Nuguri doing so much work in the backline. And FPX said, you want a team fight? You got it. Ale's out there while 3 remain dead.
And look at that range! I1D! He was just shot 800 range away from that center there. Nothing he can do. And Hysterics, we talked about if FPX composition just does rely better in teamfight scenarios where onto LNG, you wanted to be able to open up the map. You wanted to be able to play around the priority, but we never got to that point. And now, I think, after 40 minutes, close to 40 minutes, FPX is going to try and close out this game.
That tension, someone made the first move on this date, didn't they? And it was FPX. Ale with GA going to be popped here. The 7-1 Camille going to be equalized, going to be locked down, and FPX in a game number 1 that delivered will take us to a 1-0 lead.
Up in a second, and okay, so it is actually going to be the Nautilus support. We're not getting the Nautilus mid Hysterics, but you know, I think we were both thinking about it. We both kind of wanted to see it, but in the end,
of course, here on the Xin Zhao, I mean, heading towards the bottom side. And I like this from FPX because you're heading towards the lane that you know is already in control. It's a 13, 14, 15 to 5 CS lead. Ale already bullied out and Tien over rewards. So Ale's like, I have to run. But he's walked back in.
You may have to flash this one. Shuriken Flame?
He's walked back in, and it's predicted. Electro Harpoon. Tien, that was just beautiful. Until hopefully one of them dies or has to back early. As, oh no, top side again. Shuriken flip connects, so Tien overcommits. Icon comes in, the binding will connect, and Icon just needs to auto-attack a couple of times. Double kill for Icon, and we turn from oh no to oh yeah.
Clearing him up here, and what we would like to see now is that Icon, with his little lead he got here in the mid lane. Oh, I need to hold my tongue,
that's a flash. Oh my lord, solo kill for Nuguri. Just when these plays that you asked to see. We are seeing Dragon go down, of course. LNG pull this one up. Crisp and LWX haven't had much of a laning phase against his bottom lane, but it feels like repeated. Now going for this Herald, I mean, Tien has the equalizer. Doomby has the Heartbreaker and Flash. Tarzan knows with how top wave is at the moment, he can't do this, but Icon says, yes, I can. Forces Tien over the wall, almost kills him, but Doomby comes on in. Heartbreaker time, equalizer back in. iWandy jumps in to secure the kill, but Doomby is now a LeBlanc. Heart breaks once again, and Tarzan will be jumped on, flashed on, destroyed.
Oh, no.
Audacious charge, reset city. Doomby again. He's breaking so many hearts. He has a wife, you know. A double kill over to Nuguri, and FPX suddenly with 6 equalizers almost up and available again. TP time though. It's TP for TP, as that's a deep one from FPX. Luckily that it gets cancelled in the end from Doomby as bottom lane dive. Akali in. Ale wants his first kill of this game onto LWX. The execution finally comes through, but it's iWandy that picks it up. Depth charge onto the bottom lane, and it launches them up. But look at what's happening the rest of the map. Tarzan jumping in on top of Doomby. Tien is there. No ulti available, but Nuguri gets free time with the top lane turret.
I was going to say, yes, you get a kill, but at what cost? Nuguri is getting so much. You already got 2 plates, which is 1 kill in gold already. And he's going to get more. He's going to get the wave. This is going to become such a hard situation for them. He does have the TP as well, but they're not done as LNG. They're looking for more.
Flashed over. Heartbreaker not available for Doomby, but Tien just burns down, gives Doomby a reset. Audacious charge. Wind becomes lightning. Back on him with a spectral maw. And that's what Tien was all about. You've given it to him. He doesn't even need the ultimate. Heartbreaker back into follow-up. And Doomby says, thank you, Tien. You are my hero.
And Icon just, you know, icing on the cake, missing that distortion over the wall. He would probably have gone down to the equalizer anyway, but does not give them a better look. So even with the Rift Herald in the mid lane, even with the pick towards the bot side of the map, it's still FPX finding leads in this game, Hysterics. And they're going to be picking up their first Drake on towards Summoner's Rift now.
LNG have had some good moments in this series, but, well, let's just call it game 1, because game number away from Icon. A distortion, excuse me. I knew it started with D, but LWX going to pick up the turret, and that's first turret of the game, despite LWX and Chris not really having
someone is just waiting around in that bush, face checking or checking with all the abilities before walking into the pit. Just tells you how skilled and how coordinated they really are now. FPX are getting engaged on towards, but Doomby just disengages this, and I think this is just going to be how it's going to go for the rest of the game a bit here. Hysterics, it's going to be so tough for LNG to deal with the pressure. You can see they're applying a lot of it in the mid lane. After the mid lane, they could put it down towards the bot lane, and they keep getting turrets by just getting priority in one lane, using set pressure to apply pressure to another lane.
That's right, they're pulling LNG thin. It's a really bad therapy session for LNG, wasting the money away. And you know, with the Herald down mid, it finally gets placed here. It breaks down mid, which is good. Gold will go over to Tarzan, I believe, or at least global gold goes over to the partners of LNG. And Ale pushes in top lane, so at least they've got something, and they've started to control the top side of the rift towards this Baron. But FPX, bottom side's all theirs. Mid, once again, with double AD carry, is going to push this down. And FPX getting yet another turret as Tarzan on the flank. He found Chris. This is actually on the Nuguri as well. Equalizer, though. In a choke. That's not good. Ale sent into the back line as Culling comes through. The shielding from center. LNG pulling the trigger and bringing this game back. Ale gets another kill. Tien's here, but Doomby has now joined in over the wall. Heartbreaker trying to find that kill for the reset. But FPX, they've lost a lot. And although LNG make it an even almost favorable try, will go down in the end, but Tien was close as well. We come back and Baron is on the menu, boys. But you've got a double AD carry from FPX, and Yeah, the TP you mentioned in the backside. Now the engage onto Chris, who is the tank of the team at 2K. Icon in as well. Baron secured for FPX, but TN down thanks to the two-shot barrage. LWX as well in the back of the pit. Tarzan is Bond 007. The license to kill is not revoked. It gives him a triple. It's the back out from the Baron that was so close, but FPX, they lose 4 to get the purple worm. Stain of his own, doesn't he? I mean, it's the Gore Drinker, Sterix Gage, Zinzal that is now 5-3. Tarzan, the person we're talking about, that is the leadership setting.
Yeah, you're looking at the atrocious chem tank there, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Struggled
But
a little bit there.
fight breaking out again, they're not done.
Oh my! Depth charge from Chris. Maybe it's already over. Ale, sugar flip to Nugri, backline, but Nugri survives until Icon hits him with a little magical paddle. FPX, they may have won the fight here. It's 3 versus 1 for the trade. And Crisp with the depth charge. Guildborg, that was everything.
That was everything right there. We were talking about LNG looking like they're on the right path to get back into the game. And then Crisp just find an amazing engage, which get them almost a clean ace. They get 3 members, they get the turret, they get the Drake and put themselves onto soul points. And now LNG really on a timer again. And as we are approaching the 25-minute mark, it starts becoming a stressful situation again. Looks like we're going to get into that 30-minute. It just feels like we keep finding LNG in a situation where they're always 1 item behind. You take a look on towards the inventory right now, and basically all the members of FPX have finished off their 3rd mythic or 3rd item just in general. And that's going to make the situation even harder. The equalizer comes out. Looks like they want to start a fight. But it is down on cooldown now. Could be back up. Exactly. I was just about to stream. Just push in mid. Right now for LNG, you can push in mid. You can create a longer lane for you to shove off the waves in. The Ocean Soul for FPX is spawning in less than 1 minute. And you want to set yourself up for good vision control around that. But the problem right now is...
You're going to walk in. It's Tarzan. Ulti straight away. Good reaction time. Icon in as well. Tarzan still has to flash away. A lot of damage. Equalizer lines down. And the ulti from center 2 onto Iwandi. Support is down. Culling there. Crisp as well. 2 kills immediately down. And FPX know that LNG wanted to come into their web.
They wanted to come in there. Icon looking for a chain here, but I think he's just going to get run down as well. This should be Soul and Baron for the side of FPX with the man advantage that they have.
What can Light do here with the poke? Chris making sure it's absolutely nothing. Over the wall. The Baron, Dragon needs to be secured. And it's Ocean Soul over to FPX.
So he can save him. Kind of baits up 1D in to just get killed himself. And they're not done again. They keep going.
They're not, but Tarzan going in here might not be good. It's Ocean Soul team for FPX with the Fountain with the burst. Now numbers advantage as low health bar here. Onto Ale. He's buying time. Iwandi going down as well. Doomby getting resets. He's become a Karma as he's going to find another one if he can get Tarzan. Icon back over the wall. The stun doesn't connect, but Doomby should be able to poke him down with his massive sword. As Light Arcane shifts in, he's going to die here, absolutely. Doomby now going to reset as well, but LNG have got some picks of their own. It's still up to Doomby, onto Tarzan. He's found another. Icon knows it's over from here. He backs away, but FPX, they lose more.
Yeah, but still trying to get some of that pressure that can allow them to just start it up. And here they go once again. I feel like I've read this story before.
You have 4 or 5 times this game. It's going down quick. Nugri's in the middle of it. LWX takes damage, but he should have the piercing darkness to heal up. Chris doesn't get the engage. Equalizer on the back end. They want to burn down Baron, and FPX are burning themselves. The ultimate comes through. Baron's still low. Tien's down. No smite. So of course Tarzan steals it away. King of the jungle. No George here today, as James Bond wants one final member, and that's on Doomby. 1v4. How broken is he? Well, not enough here, as LNG wipe him clean.
And Hysterics, I think we're going to be going to a game 5 or game 3 here with the minion wave they can pick up, with the Baron buff, with the 30-second death timers of FPX. It looks like they have thrown their lead with an Ocean Soul, with the priority and the gold lead, and the vision around the Baron. LNG still managed to come out on top, and it seems like they're going to be ending this game here on this push.
Forget the Ocean Soul. I think it was I Will Dominate who tweeted out, it doesn't mean the game ends anymore. It means a game 3 apparently as LNG fight back. And this series goes the distance.
There we go. That is going to be the composition of FPX. A lot of backline dive, and the same could be said for LNG, really.
Can really snap into the play, right? Yeah, LNG as well. I think
skirmish, but Rift Herald has been started up, and bot lane is moving up from the side of LNG. I think we might get our first fight here.
Yeah, Arle's walked in trying to buy time. Paranoia has been used by FPX as Needlework over the wall. Arle's there as well. Tien, he takes him and isolates him as well. First blood over to LNG, but Nuguri has started sniffing away. Good shielding here from Icon as Tarzan runs into it, gets a numbers advantage. And for FPX, bit of danger time here, but Nuguri's managed to secure the Herald. On top of Icon, he's snipping again. It's a double kill time. Shuriken flip. Once again, Iwandi and Light want to take him down, and Ale can't go back in. Gets some healing, but dies in the end. A 3 for 2. LNG win out, but the chains of corruption can spread, and maybe LWX doesn't even get the fight. Down he goes. Light does the damage. Iwandi does the knockup.
Gee, yes, top lane is quite dominated. But right now, towards the rest of the map, they are definitely in charge.
Oh, and they're engaging. LWX has to burn double summoner straight away. Quickness into the backline. LWX should be dead here. Ignite Gleaming Quill, but the re-engage from FPX. They've cornered them down. Wild Growth stolen away, I believe. Tien is absolutely massive, surviving with his lethal tempo, but this doesn't look too good. Tarzan cleaning them up. The license to kill is still there. And LNG do it again.
And we just continue with that analogy. You have that Hulk up in the top side. That's Nuguri. He gets all the gold. But LNG right now, they have a team. And they're determined to take down the bot side of FPX. Still very even in gold due to different strengths.
The course of action here for game number 3. Everyone else doing well. Arle waiting for his prey, though. Shuriken flip time, and he's straight into the Hallowing Mist. Arle gets snipped around. Needlework down as well. You thought it was over. The execution, no! Both walk away with only a bit of health.
And you know, it's a crucial Hallowed Mist that actually dodged one 5-punch strike. Had that come through, Nuguri probably would have gone down, but with both top laners forced to back. Oh, no, they're actually TPing in.
It's stolen. It's stolen. FPX has stolen the dragon. Number 2, Chains of Corruption has spread. This is what we talked about. Nuguri's joined in as well. Into the backline, they've got Iwandi. They've got themselves a bigger beefcake as well. FPX low health bars, though, as Light joins the fray. Arle in as well. Gets 1, gets 2, and now it's up to Nuguri yet again. But there's too many people left alive, and FPX are cleaned once more. LNG are coming out of the... Well, I mean, Iwandi has been a great support throughout the league, we should say. So, Locker picked up, able to dive into the backline, and now FPX will stem some of the bleeding here with this turret, but Guildborg, I mean, there's Herald. That'll bring even more tempo into the game for them.
I agree with you, and I'm going to say something a bit controversial here.
Bring some of these second items, third items to the Rift. Feels like FPX definitely can't fight it, and LNG are going to get a free couple of objectives on Summoner's Rift.
But historically, over the course of this series, they should have time if it goes like the other games. Both games had been at least 30 minutes long. It's come down to multiple Barons, but with this second Herald, you can see LNG, they're really looking to accelerate. They might even get a third charge on towards the turret.
And they should. Inhibitor turret at the ready. Tien here to wave clear, but third charge going to come through. Tarzan just walks up, but it's smited down. Nuguri baited in. Needlework there. Everyone at half HP. Look at what Doomby's doing in the bottom side of the map. You see, bottom left of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. He trades off the inner turret. That's something for FPX. Up Tien with ulti. He's a level 11 Nocturne. And Arle sitting behind. Vision denied. He's going to lens here. It's actually still picked up by the control ward. Poke coming through from LWX. Tien getting zoned away. Iwandi on the backside. Look at where Iwandi is. Paranoia in as well. Dragon secured by LNG, but FPX already taken a huge chunk thanks to Arle, who's at full HP. Nuguri there as well. Chains Corruption to disengage. Quickness into the backline. 4-man knockup from Iwandi as well. LWX still alive, but FPX are being blown apart. Light can arcane shift in, and it looks oh so fine. Doomby as well, blown to asunder, and Crisp has to watch the world burn.
Yeah, great pickup there from Toss, and he's able to secure the Drake. They're able to secure the fight, and they should be able to secure the Baron with this one as well. And afterwards, the 4-man actually did. It's the charge with the angle he has on it that kind of lets him get that knockup to come through. Now it's actually the Wild Growth, my bad, and gets the 4-man knockup from Icon there. Really lovely to see. Okay.
Well, I guess we didn't miss anything. Tien tried to flash in, ladies and gentlemen, but Baron went over to LNG.
Back into this game, and you can see they're trying to punish Nuguri now.
Oh, they've sandwiched him. Tien trying to come in. True Shot Barrage is quite nice as Nuguri denies the Shuriken flip. First part of the Needlework, he's got one more. Out again, perfect execution. Tarzan takes himself a Chains of Corruption, but he's even a tanky boy. He's got a GA too. And LNG just turned that with the Baron buff and say, okay, a lot of ultimates are now down. We can push mid.
Yeah, they most certainly can. They don't have the biggest minion wave, but it is barred up minions, and you do have a Lulu to help you with the attack speed. They should be able to pick up this top turret, or mid turret rather, as Stormbeast backing from top lane and very aggressive from like Ian forward here. I don't think they need to play as aggressive as they are. They can play this very cautious, and they can play it by the book.
Or they could try and end the game. I like LPL. Lights moving forward and LNG burning the TP. They definitely want to end. Everfrost has used Solar Flare on 3 people as well. Remember that Hijack is on cooldown from Doomby. That's a big ulti, and he already stole the wild growth. Wants something like the quickness here, but Baron minion doing work. Look at the back end. More minions coming in, Guildborg.
There is no way they're actually going to be trying to siege this one. Solar Flares and cooldown. Paranoia's just waiting a few seconds, and Needlework did just come out from Nuggery, so this looks like the final stand for FPX if they keep going on this one.
Zenith Blade, Paranoia into the back line, but Crisp is burnt immediately down. FPX are diving in. Tien tries his mightiest, but Doomby can't even do a thing. Ale under turret, goes invulnerable for a moment. Doomby jumping in, but taken down. And LNG at the door of FPX's base may have done it onto Chris. They need a knockup, they need a kill, and they'll find it. The Phoenix doesn't fly today. It's about Li Ning sitting on top of the table at the end of week 2.
And Hysterics, if you had told me at the start of LPL